Hey guys, it's Ep7 here, and welcome back to episode 7 of my Ajax career. Now in today's episode we've got some more games to obviously get through. The first match is against Sparta, followed by some more matches to play in the league and also in the Europa League as well. Celta Vigo in the group stage of the Europa League to play, currently on 8 points for the opening 4 games, so we are top of the league in the group at the moment. Hopefully that can continue after today's episode. Also got another league game to play after that, followed by yet again another league game for us to finish on today's episode. That's against Roda JC, so hopefully we've got ourselves points there as well. And this is something I'm going to be going for the opening game of today's episode. Before we get on to that though, if we could try and hit 100 likes, then I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or just haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Also, if you want an update as to when I upload the video, then go click that bell button as well next to the subscribe button and you'll find out straight away. This is the team I'm going to go with for the opening game of today's episode. Anana starts in goal, Veltman at right back, Sanchez, De Ligt and Singraven there in defence. Klasan, Ziyech and Yuri in midfield, and Kluivert, Younes and Dolberg starting as the front three. Younes comes into the side, despite obviously having other players that can play there, in particular obviously Neres, but Younes really impressed me in the last episode, so he starts Neres on the bench for this opening game. Of course we've got a Europa League match in a few days' time, so it'll definitely be Neres starting for that match. Let's see how we get on here against Sparta, hopefully get ourselves the 3 points. Got a game in hand over second place, so an opportunity to try and extend our lead in front of them. Okay, so here we go for this match. I think it's against Sparta Rotterdam. That's the Rotterdam team we've got in today's episode. Hopefully going to get ourselves a win here. Let's wait and see what sort of opposition we come up against. Hopefully, judging by the team that we put out and where we are in the league, we should really be beating this side, but we'll wait and see exactly what happens. Yuri through to Dolberg. Good start to the game. Dolberg's got to try and get around this defender. He'll try and cut back in and shoot for himself. Dolberg, off the bar. Was it the bar or the post? I couldn't quite tell. It might have been a mixture of the two, but a very good opportunity just a few minutes into this game. Nearly puts us 1-0 up. Yuri's got a way through, he's going to shoot, and he scores. Yuri pops up and scores a goal inside the first 10 minutes of the game. Puts us 1-0 up here, and that is the goal that we needed early on. It's Yuri with the strike. It kind of forced him quite fluky, but he manages to finish it off really well. Wasn't anticipating it falling to him. I thought the defender was going to get there before us, but it does, and he managed to smash it past the goalkeeper and put us 1-0 up here. Let's take a look at the replay, see exactly what happened. I think it just kind of ricochets towards him. In fact, it was a pass. But the defender, I expect to do a little bit more, just allows him to take the shot and score. Sanchez headed it straight to Dolberg there. Dolberg inside, Kluivert to shoot on his left foot. Oh, held on to it really well by the goalkeeper. I was expecting a parry there and a little tap-in for Nuri, but it didn't quite happen. Younes to Dolberg. Dolberg now going to try and make the run. He needs some more support though if he cuts back in. The pass was interesting. I didn't actually want the pass there at all, but he's made it 2-0. Really good little ball actually from Dolberg in the end between the keeper and the defender. We've managed to beat them both to it, and it's another goal for Nuri. I can't quite tell. No, it's not Nuri, this one. I can't quite tell who it was that made the run, in fact. Really difficult to tell there, but a fantastic run nevertheless. And he has managed to prod it home, and in fact it's Younes, I think, who's got the touch and put it in the back of the net and makes it 2-0. Really good run, and can't really ask too much more there from Younes. Gets inside and gets himself his second league goal of the season. Dolberg into Ziyech, now into Nuri. That's going to be a third for us. Nuri gets it this time round. It's 3-0. Really good build-up play. It's a few minutes after that second goal, and we've given ourselves a 3-0 advantage over Sparta here. Fantastic build-up and really good little finish as well there from Nuri. Makes a great run in behind our attackers, and it's just so far been really good. The front three have been interacting really well, getting the midfield involved as well. Ziyech with a little back heel this time round, and just has Nuri to prod it home. Really good little finish. Makes it 3-0, and we should, from here on, go on to win the game 3-0 up. We're not even at half-time yet. Oh, brilliant play again. Klasan making the run forward. He's going to cut it back here. Look for Dolberg first time, and what a save. Thought that was going to be 4 there, but the keeper gets down to it really well, and he has prevented another couple of goals for us here. Younes to deliver into the box. Good delivery, and we do get a connection, but it falls to the keeper eventually. It's half-time, winning the game 3-0. Really impressed with this team. Our defence has been incredible. Stopped any chances really for the opposition. Sanchez and De Ligt look fantastic. 0 shots, as I say. Sparta not having any chances at all. It's been very, very dominant in that first half. Deservedly 3-0 in front, and hopefully we can add to the scoreline in the second half here. No way, that's a penalty. Oh my days, from really nothing. I didn't even put in a challenge. I was just going for the ball. And I was just kind of, I think, just marking him here. I wasn't really doing anything. Just jockeying around him, and he's gone down, and it's now a penalty. Okay, that's a little bit strange. A chance for the opposition to claw a goal back here with about 30 minutes left. Gonna dive right, and he goes top left. Really good penalty, in fact. Even if I had gone left, probably wouldn't have got to that. It's 3-1 now, 30 minutes left of the game. Very bizarre penalty decision, completely unintentional, and they've got themselves a goal. Free kick opportunity here for Ziyech on his left foot. Going to try and get it up and over the wall. Oh, just a little bit over the bar. A goal kick. Let's make some changes now. About 25 minutes left. Okay, all three changes. We are going to bring on Mahi, Van de Beek and Sodero here to come on. We'll take off Nuri, Ziyech and also Dolberg as well. Going to give those players a rest. I don't know if they'll be quite ready for the Celta Vigo game. I don't think Nuri will be, but we'll see about Dolberg and Ziyech. And we're just going to bring those other guys on because I don't think they'll feature in that match. So we'll see how that goes. Klassen will go play central attack in mid now for the final 25 minutes. Oh, now a chance for a counter-attack. They're throwing everyone forward. That's not going to end well for them here. Mahi's running through. It's got to be another goal, and it's saved. Really poor finish, in fact. Keeper comes out well to smother the opportunity, but it should be 4-1 here. There we go. It's a 3-1 win. 3 points for us here. That puts us on 33 points in the opening 13 matches of the season. Really happy with the way they performed there. Deserved to win the game. A little bit disappointed, of course, that we could see the goal from the penalty spot and didn't get the clean sheet. But the main thing is the 3 points and to keep on winning, obviously, to get ahead of the people around us. Okay, play drills before the next game. We're going to do the exact same 5 drills yet again. We'll start to change them up hopefully soon, but for now we're going to continue to try and train up some of these guys. We've got Deviz here going up, or I don't know how you pronounce his name at all. He's in the youth academy. He's gone up to 57 overall. That's the main thing anyway. Delit's gone up on his standing tackle, I think, as well. Kleiber needs to get a little bit closer to 75 overall, hopefully, in the next few days. But everyone's growing really well, to be honest, considering we're only a couple of months into the season. Kleiber's already gone up 4 overall. Offered Delit a new contract in between episodes. I think that's a 2-year contract extension, so he's now got 4.5 years left on his deal, I think. Okay, so on to the next game against Celta Vigo. This is how I'm going to go with. Anana starts in goal. We've got Zifwijk, I can't quite pronounce his name, Zifwijk, I think, or something like that, as a right back. It's the first time he's ever played for us, so it is his debut, I think, here against Celta Vigo. Pace-wise, looks pretty decent. Obviously not a great overall just yet, but hopefully will be soon. Sanchez, Delit and Singraven there make up the rest of the defence. Ziyech, Shona and also Klassen in midfield. Neres on the right-hand side, Mahi on the left-hand side, Dolberg starting up front. This event we've gone with, again, we've got Vigeva on there, we've got Van de Beek, Dijon, Makocho, Kasana, Cerny, Huntelaar, all the big names that we usually go with a few of them missing out, of course, and yeah, that means they will play in the next match that we have in the league. Let's see how we get on in this match against Celta Vigo. We've got to try and get ourselves another win, despite it being a few days later, and hopefully try and pretty much kill off the group stage now if we win this game. So if that happens, then we will go through as top of the league, which is pretty good, of course. Okay, then, so here we go for this home match against Celta Vigo. I imagine this could be a fairly tough game, especially with a slightly changed team, but hopefully we've got enough quality in the front three to try and get ourselves a win here. Great chance for Celta Vigo here to shoot and score. I say it all the time, it's their first opportunity and they have taken it. 22 minutes in, Celta Vigo put themselves 1-0 up here, and that means, yeah, the first shot they've scored from. Really good bit of a little play though, to be fair to them. Fantastic weaving in and out here from, I think it's Theo, the guy's called, and he smashed it past the keeper, can't really stop that, it's 1-0. Dolberg look for a chip through here. Shona's running through and going to finish it off. He makes it 1-1. Fantastic finish. And he's not played too much for us recently. He sits on the bench a lot of the time, but he does come in every now and again, and he plays very well for us. Fantastic finish into the top right-hand corner, makes it 1-1, and that gives us about 10 minutes or so with this first half left to try and get ourselves a second. Brilliant run from midfield, and a fantastic finish into the top right-hand corner. Okay, half-time is still drawing the game 1-1 here currently against Celta Vigo. Got to try and get ourselves a second goal in the second half. We can't really afford to be dropping too many points, just to make sure that we finish top of our group, of course, and yeah, let's see how we get on in the second half. I'm confident we've got another goal in us, just hopefully we can defend against Celta Vigo's pretty decent attack. Klassen going to switch it here, completely free. Mahi to finish it off, and he has done. It's 2-1. It's the goal that we needed in the second half. Completely managed to overload them on that left-hand side, forced the fullback inside to mark somebody else, and we managed to switch it beautifully over to Mahi, who just has to slot it past the goalkeeper. 2-1, and just over 30 minutes left of this game. Really good bit of play from us here. Fantastic switch as well, and he was through on goal, just puts it round the keeper and into an empty net. Happy with that one. Obviously puts us 2-1 up, and got to continue to try and push and get a third if we can. Okay, first two changes, Van de Beek and Huntelaar to come on. We'll be taking off Ziyech and Dolberg, a game in a few days' time to play in the league, and also I'm going to give Huntelaar a bit of a run out. He's not played too much recently. Around 25-30 minutes left of this match, and we'll bring on the third change at some point, I'd have thought, but for now we'll just do that and hopefully get a few more crosses in, switch the wingers around to try and obviously get those crosses in on their favoured foot. Chance for Celta Vigo, oh, they've made it 2-2. 20 minutes left of the match, and they've managed to get themselves another goal. That leaves us in a difficult position, obviously, with a few more minutes left of this game still to go, but it falls to them really nicely. Couldn't get the block in time. Let's make the final change now. Okay, final change. Sony to come on. We'll be taking off Shona, and Klassen will go play at centre mid. And that'll be the final opportunity for us here to try and get ourselves a third goal. Sony is going to play central attacking mid and hopefully try and get in behind the striker if we can. Let's see what happens. Mahi going to lay off here to Klassen. He's got a really good wide option actually from the fullback. He's going to pull it back here to Huntelaar. Oh, he's made it 3-1. What a finish from Huntelaar. And that is virtually straight from kickoff as well. The youngster who's got his debut today has got himself an assist here for Huntelaar, who slots at home. The substitute scoring the goal with 13 minutes to go. Still a bit of time left though. Anything can obviously happen, but a really good way to start straight from kickoff. Fantastic response and puts us back in the lead. Cerny cuts it back. Mahi on to Van der Beek, now to Neres. Oh, he's made it 4 as well. We've added to the scoreline further. Really good bit of running from Neres as well to get in behind and just have to put it past the keeper. It's 4-2 now. Fantastic build-up play yet again. Really, really happy with the way that we finished off this game. You can just see the way that we switch it from one side to the other. Just really causes confusion in their defence and allows a few gaps to appear on the opposite side of the pitch. Slots it past the keeper and it's 4-2. The game should be over now at this stage. That's it. 4-2 win for us. Gets us 3 points in the group stage of the Europa League. Very happy with that. Of course, we're on 11 points now, which depending on other results should really mean that we go through as top of the group, which is obviously great. Should give us a better draw in the next round. Had 7 shots, 7 on target, scored 4 goals. Pretty happy with that. And we'll see exactly where that leaves us in the league table. Okay, so of course we are top, and that also means we are through as well, because it seems like whoever was second place, maybe Panathinaikos, I can't quite remember, managed to get themselves a loss there against Standard Liège. So that puts them in second place and means we go through as top. So we don't even really have to put out a particularly strong team against Standard Liège in the final game that we have. Very happy with that. We will probably just put some youngsters out for the game next episode. On to a game that we're going to sim now, and then we'll play a final match for today's episode afterwards. Okay, so on to this game that we're going to sim now. It's against a team that I want to pronounce Hercules, but I don't know whether he's quite right. Let's move on to the game though, and it's a very changed team to be honest. There's a lot of tired players as well. We've got Onana, Veltman, De Ligt, Vigivas, and Graven, Henriksen, Moncocho has just scored. They've equalised as well. Nuri, Kluivert, Huntelaar and Younes all starting. So it's currently 1-1, 25 minutes into this game. A great start to the match. Castro, one of their goalkeeper in fact, gets injured in the first half. Into the second half, still drawing the game 1-1. Got to get ourselves 3 points here. Graven's been booked. Sanchez comes on for De Ligt. And we have about 20 minutes left of this game. Are we going to get ourselves a second goal? 10 minutes left. It doesn't look like we are. 5 minutes to go, and we don't. It finishes 1-1. Disappointing, of course, to drop 2 points there. But that's sometimes the risk that you have to take when you sim matches. Still leaves us top of the league, which is obviously the main thing, and it just means that now Feyenoord are 1 point behind us. Okay, so just one change to our drills this week. We're going to take out Kluivert, bring in Neres, who hasn't had much training with us, so he's going to have one of the finishing drills to try and do. Hopefully gets up over the next couple of weeks. This week, though, again, really good progress from our centre mid, who's flying up on some of his attributes. Okay, monthly scouting updates, and this month we do actually have some good players from various different countries. I've cut down the players I don't want, but I'm going to be signing up some players here from Colombia. 3 players that I'm interested in. There's not too many spaces left in our youth academy, but I have managed to get rid of a couple of players that didn't look up to much, so there should be 1 or 2 more spaces. But sadly, I don't think we'll fit this guy in from the Netherlands, so he will have to remain in our squad report for a little bit, and he'll join us hopefully at some point down the line. Got a couple of players here asking to leave in the next transfer window. Sarado's leaving anyway because he's left in real life, and Castana has actually said that he wants a loan request and then asked to be transfer listed afterwards, or he wants to, in fact he does say he wants to spell loan somewhere as well. So yeah, he sent me 2 emails in 2 days, but it does seem like he wants to leave basically on a loan, and that could well happen. We'll wait and see what happens come January. I might want him in the squad, to be honest. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so on to the final game of today's episode. This is I'm going to go with. It's pretty much the team you'd expect, but it's the team that I think we started off with as well, so it is pretty much our starting lineup now. Younes again on the left-hand side, because I've been pretty impressed with him recently, although Neres did play very well recently as well. We'll go with Neres on the bench for now, though. Henriksen will also be on there as well, give us another option just in case we are in a good position in this match. And yeah, let's go with this team, see how we get on, hopefully get ourselves another 3 points to try and end today's episode on. Quick note that we're also into December now as well, so not too far off the January transfer window to try and make some additions, but also get rid of a few players like Klassen. Okay, here we go for the final game of today's episode, an away match in the league that we have to play against Roda. Let's see what sort of opposition we're coming up against here. Again, I really don't know too much about the side, so I'm not really too sure what to expect here. Hopefully, though, we should get a win with our starting 11 team out. You'd expect that would be the case, but let's wait and see exactly what happens in this match. Ziyech all the way through to Younes. Still has it here. Younes to finish it maybe, but a good save by the keeper. Done really well there, Younes, to actually win back the ball, but the finish wasn't so good. Oh no, we've set them up with a great chance there. Fantastic block. Still have it, and needs to be saved by Nana. Don't know what's gone on there, but we have put it on a plate for them to nearly finish that one off and get themselves a goal before half-time. Got a corner to defend as well. Not been loads of chances so far in this first half. Can't remember too many clear-cut ones. Maybe that was the best one, in fact. And Dolberg there, unable to go exactly where I wanted to. But that is it for the first half. 0-0 still. Yeah, not a fantastic first half. Not many chances. Got to try and create better ones in the second half. Well played, Cliver. Now waiting for that run from Younes. He's found it. Younes, oh, again straight at the keeper, who nearly put it in his own goal for a second, but managed to cling on nicely. And remains 0-0. Great opportunity. Thought Younes was going to put us 1-0 up there, but couldn't quite get the finish right again. Okay, all three changes. Mahi, Neres and Shona all to come on. We'll take off Ziyech, Kleiber and Yuri. Kind of always taking off those group of players because they do get quite tired, those lot, and we'll rest them for the next game coming up. Younes goes onto the right-hand side as well, so that's a quick little switch for us. But there's about 22 minutes left, I think, so yeah, got to try and push on and get ourselves a goal to open up this game. I mean, there's not been that many chances still. Mahi, oh, through to Dolberg. It must be for Dolberg. Oh, it's not a great strike. It's a really good chance. Easily saved. Out for a corner. I wanted it short as well, but we're not going to get that. Showing it to deliver. Headed away. Free kick for the opposition here. About 1 minute to go. I can't see us getting a goal now. It seems like they've got a free kick right on the edge of the box. Are we going to get a typical end to this game? Are they going to score from this free kick? Let's see. Oh, they've laid it off. They've done us a little bit there, but it's a nice little block. Now a chance for a counter maybe. If we can win back the ball, we can't. I think that might well be it for this game, unless we can finally get the ball up the pitch here through Neres. No, that will be it. A 0-0 draw. Sad to obviously again drop 2 more points in the league after that sim game as well. And yeah, not so much of a good end to today's episode. We did have plenty of shots, not enough clear-cut ones though. They were kind of pretty sort of average finishes a lot of the time. We had a couple of good opportunities, didn't take them, and that's why the game's finished 0-0. And yeah, a little bit disappointing, of course. That gives the other teams around us a chance to get a little bit closer to us and maybe even overtake us. We'll see what happens to the league table now. Okay, still top actually. That means the Feyenoord must have also drawn their match, I think, as well. So actually on 35 points here, Feyenoord on 34, PSV on 31. So we're actually starting to extend our distance a little bit above 3rd and 4th place, which is good to see. That's getting quite a large gap now. Still not lost a game in the league as well, by the way. 5 draws and 10 wins. Pretty good start to the season. And have the best goal difference as well. Conceded the least goals. Pretty good start to the season here. Very, very happy with how we're doing. Of course, disappointed to have drawn the last 2 league matches, though. Let's go into some player drills before we end today's episode. The exact same drills for the exact same players again. And hopefully a little bit more progress, maybe. Let's see how we get on. Only 2, 3, 4 attributes going up this week, so not so much of a good week. Dillick gets closer to 76 overall, though, which isn't too bad, of course. And that's everything for today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If we could try and hit 100 likes, I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well down below. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Getting so close to 12,000 subscribers now, so thank you all so much for that. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.